Okay, we're back. Okay, now I cut this side off and rounded it, and I also cut a little bit in at the bottom because you had to get this rounded a little bit more. So what you want to do is take a look at it from the top. Now these corners are all going to come off and round it up this way, like a tulip should be. The real fun will come later when we actually put the petals in, but we're just shaping it right now. This is almost like a folk art the way it is now, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do some of the stem first. Down here we're going to do some stop cuts. Okay, what we're going to do is just make a, push it in with your knife, with your thumb, or make a little slit like so, following that line. Okay, and then going back and cutting that out. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing with the top, but you're going to stay away. When you get to this point here, you're going to stop. Okay, so you get up to this point and this point here, where this is the center line down here. Once you get to this point and this one, you're going to stop. Alright, so we're going to cut all that out first, and that would begin to make it look more like a stem. Again, remember, see how I'm using my thumb as a pivot motion for this? It's much easier, folks. It's a way to control your knife. See, I'm not taking big chunks out. I know it's tempting to do that, but you don't want to push the knife too far into your piece at the top. So, my mother has a birthday coming up, and she's a Dutch lady. She loves tulips, so I think I'll make this for her. If I can finish it by next week, which I should be able to. If it turns out half decent, she'll get it for sure. I haven't given her too many of my carvings over the years. She has some of my humble beginnings and stuff. So, but you turn this around, keep flipping it up and over, and try to get it to that point, and then we're going to cut this off a little bit more down here. We're going to trim it a little bit more, and we're going to trim that out again. See how far we have to go. I'm going to go by the back one. I think that's, or this one here in the front. That's the one we're going to go with. You just don't want to make it too thin that you have nothing to work with. It's not like the clay where you can put it back, or the Play-Doh that you can put it back on. But I hope the last couple of videos were helpful to you about the cleanup, the swivel sweeper that I have. If you didn't go see that one, it's really a nice tool. I'll be using it when I do all these chips here in this room, because I have carpet in this room, so it really does a nice job picking things up. And take your time with this project. There's no hurry. So I'm going to continue doing this offline. And then what we're going to do as well in this video is we're going to trim this out a little bit more. And do it until you feel that it's shaped up pretty good. Remember, you're going to try to keep it straight all the way across. Alright, and kind of meet it a little bit in the center. Just like this is oval shape, you're going to do the same thing down here. Alright, so take a look at both sides, make sure you have enough of it cut off. If not, you're going to have to keep going here. And this is kind of my own creation again. I haven't made one of these before, so we're going to find out what it's going to look like here. I'm using a little faith, guys, and trying some of these projects out without doing them ahead of time here, but I think it will be fine. If it's not, well, then we'll try something else. That's how you do it. You don't get discouraged over one mistake or a couple mistakes. You just keep on. Make a mistake, you try it again. And believe me, folks, we've all done it. The carver's out there that says he's never made a mistake carving, he's not telling you the truth. And I don't foresee any carver ever telling you that's been carving for a while. And like everybody else, we're always learning. I've learned a couple new things this week again, and reading the blogs that are out there. I will tell you, Gene Messer has a real nice blog that he has. Go take a look at it if you get a chance. I am really impressed with his blog. It's very nice. He's got a lot of his pictures of his stuff on there. So, go over there and join up, follow him. You know, he's got a lot of good information. He's a great person to deal with and to talk to, and you know, he's always willing to help you out any way he can, and you know, go over and take a look at his video or his blog and his videos as well on YouTube. Okay, now what we've got here is, see how we have this all set up? It's all square, kind of like the bottom is. Okay, so now we're gonna round it up. So we're gonna just start chopping some of this off. A lot of it off. Actually, what we should do, remember we had our center line over here. We're going to put our center lines back in, okay? Just like so. One center line in the center here. And we're going to do the same thing. Remember, this is a little bit of an angle. I thought it makes it look a little bit more real. And one up the center. So what you're going to do is try to carve it towards the center, okay? You're going to take off those pieces, and you're going to carve it towards the center. Okay? I haven't quite figured out how to do the petals yet, but that will come. That will come when we get there. Alright? You can put it on a table and do this. It might be safer for you to do. Again, put your carving glove on. I choose not to wear one because I'm not used to one. I haven't worn one for 28 years, and that's enough said about that. So, but if you're a beginner, I highly recommend to wear one. Okay, so that's one corner. Go ahead and do the other three, and then we've got our tulip pretty well shaped up. Alright, we'll be back.